reading for my Cancers for December 1st to the 3rd. Any information you're looking for will be listed in the description. And let's start with the overlying message or message from your spirit guides. And then we're going to go ahead and break into a full spread. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so first message we have is rebuild. And I got the same card for Cancers. I mean, not Cancer, excuse me, Scorpios. You guys are Cancers. I don't know what I'm talking about. But with rebuild showing up here, what's happening is a lot of you are going through this process of soul searching. Like as of recently, you guys have been really diving into a level of like soul searching and figuring out what's next for you, like where your spirit's calling you to move next. All right. And this is not just even in one specific area in your life. This is in totality. Like you just feel like you're ready for the next evolution. You're ready for the next breakthrough. So it's like, what's next? Like, I'm tired of this. I'm hearing like you're tired of like the same redundant energy. You're starting to feel like you're just a lot better than the energy that you may be focusing on, which you may allow yourself to kind of slip into, like on a depression level or anxiety here. And it's like trying to figure out like, what's that thing, or what is it that you need to do to kind of shift this energy here for the better? You could be trying your best to rebuild some friendships around you. You could be questioning whether or not you should, though, because they've shown you like they're fake, or they've shown you that they're not as sturdy or as loyal as you may have pegged them to be previously. So there could be like some sort of reconciliation around friendships, or like old friends coming back around. And you could be questioning like, should I take this friendship serious? Should I take this individual serious? Speaking of friendship, you guys know I'm gonna go there. There could be somebody who's a friends with benefits who's like trying to weasel their way back in the picture. And of course, you're at the question of whether or not you should entertain it. Is this person serious? Is this person playing games? So that's on your mind as well. You may have been dipping into money a little bit. This is the energy of also having to rebuild like a savings or putting money away. There's things that you may need to, pay for soon, or again, just money may have been dipped into just a little bit too much. Maybe rent. Yeah, rent is due on the 1st. So rent may have kind of dipped into your pockets a bit. But present energy, I do have the Knight of Dis. So this is you, like I said, in the energy of rebuilding. This is literally the Knight of Pentacles being expressed in the same oracle card. So I'm not even going to go too deep into that energy because I just kind of went into that. But right now, yeah, this is rebuilding. This is also having understanding that slow and sturdy wins the race. I hope that's how that saying goes. Gradual progress is better than trying to accomplish everything in 1 month or in 1 day. Especially on a financial level. And when it comes to building a relationship here. You could be trying to take things slow with somebody who you're interested in. Because you're still questioning things like, okay, is this person worth it? Well, you notice certain things about them that they need to figure out. So you may be, giving this person some time. I also see where some of you guys have been giving somebody time to figure out what they want to do. And it's like they keep dragging their feet. But overall theme, I do have the gratitude card in reverse. So this is about stepping into a space of being more grateful for the things that you may have, or the things that you've accomplished or overcame. Okay, sometimes we get caught up in this, oh wait, I'm supposed to be further than this. Why did this have to happen to me? Why did that have to happen to me? But we never, or at least not as often, look at how far, oh, dang, if I could talk. we never look at how far we've came in terms of personal progress, and we just look at the bad whenever we associate with the past for some reason. So if you could honestly say you've done a lot of personal growth with even just a year or a couple of months, then that's something to pat yourself on the back for. And of course, you're supposed to stay on this vibration in the first place. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrations to tap into. Also, speaking of gratitude, you may have certain people around you who are not grateful for the things that you have done for them or you being there for them, and they're really going to show you that during this time frame. So allow people to show you who they are in that sense. But what's hidden? I have the Seven of Swords. So this is someone being sneaky, someone being like always out to kind of do them, always out to get an outcome that benefits them. All right. This is somebody who likes to pop up, then disappear, pop up, then disappear. So what's hidden is this person is confused. They don't know what they want to do with that other situation that's over there. Okay. And I think that they're constantly worried about whether or not that relationship is going to hold up. And that's why they may be bouncing back and forth. What's also hidden is like you guys avoiding dealing with something. What is the Seven of Swords here? What are my Cancers avoiding? Healing. Some of you guys are avoiding healing, not on purpose, but by constantly like being way too open to certain people coming back and being worried about it too. Like this could be you doing it unknowingly. Like it's a subconscious thing where you just want to know what's going on with the person and not thinking that it's doing anything or doing any harm, but you're still interested if you still want to check up on them. And that lets you know you haven't healed. So some of you are like almost refusing to see how you're like neglecting a healing process by constantly being worried about things that don't matter, especially connected to someone in the past. But also it's like procrastination to the highest degree when it comes to the things that you desire, like moving out of a parent's home, getting your finances together by getting a different job, like certain things that you guys may be avoiding doing because you don't want like bad to follow after, or you may feel comfortable. But the advice here with the Two of Wands in reverse, a decision needs to be made before it's too late. And you're kind of like subjected to only following one path and not really having a choice. You know, where you guys have to make some major decisions. Don't delay this decision so much so that you kind of get yourself in a trick bag where you really don't have a choice in how you move in the first place anymore. Spirit is saying make the decision for your betterment before the universe has to make it for you. That's what I see. But possible challenge with the Ten of Swords. This could be a defeatist mindset. And when I say this, this is like you've went through some things, right? And what could happen is you could believe that you're just going to keep going through them. Like it's impossible or it's too good to be true for something to be healthy. And that's not good. That means you've went through so much trauma that it's tainted your point of view. And that's a sign that you also need to heal for real, for real. If you just associate negativity with love, because love is not a negative thing unless you date negative people. You date narcissists, leeches, you know, energy vampires. Now, and again, some of you struggle with like being completely done with something. It's like you tell yourself you're done, but you're not really done. Like you're done after maybe 1,000 more tries of seeing if this person's being genuine. You can't help it. As long as this person's unblocked, you can't help it. Some of you, like you tell yourself, no, I'm done, I'm done, I'm done. Some of you are going to write it under this video, but if this person calls you, you're not done. You're not done because you're still interested to see what they have to say. Why would they call you? Like it's the curiosity that sucks you back in. Ooh. Now, what's ahead? I do have the Lovers. So again, a choice that has to be made here, a balanced choice. You could be deciding to close your energy off just out of fear. So you could be, instead of just like making the right choice of like just separating yourself from people who, you know, don't seem open to what you're open to. Some of you could just altogether decide to close yourself off because of a friends with benefit situation not working out. I also see for my people who are just more so focused on finances. I gotta focus on you guys. Um, I see you focusing on saving money because you may be worried that like your opportunity to move out of like a parent's home or a roommate situation is coming kind of close, and you want to just kind of move forward from this arrangement. If not like living with somebody else, it just feels like you want to move somewhere else, and you may have to save your money before you do so. But this is what I see. I hope I gave you clarity, and I will see you in the next one.